Other Resident Evil Code Veronica Let's Play. I am Dazzling Kate, and welcome back for those who are old here, and welcome for those who are new here. So we are going straight into, I think she's the last boss. Oh, for fuck's sake, banana bread! Fred just accidentally threw something onto the ground because he got onto the table. Ugh. But you know what? That's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's not like he pulled wires out, so I'm not too frustrated. So yeah. I know it's a Thursday. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. If you hear him growl, that was Fred. Let me just live. Now, I'm hoping this is the final part we have to do tonight. Well, not tonight, but like, of this game. Because, oh my gosh, it's been a hell of a time playing this game. Going live now. Everyone, like... Hopefully this gets everyone's attention. If not, then that's totally fine. So yeah, we're going straight in. We're gonna have one hell of a time getting this game finished once and for all so we can start on the next game, which I'm excited for. Anyways, Kura, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Let me open up my drink real quick. I hope it's not gonna spray too much. Okay, Fred didn't make it bad. Okay. Anyways. Gotta reposition my legs. Ah, fuck. But hopefully you guys have been having a good time. I know I have been having a good time this week. I finished my homework a couple of days ago, so I'm a little nice. So let's retry this. The best thing is that... Okay. Yeah. You missed me, girl? I'm happy you missed me, because I don't get that, like, a lot. Currently, I'm getting some things arranged with my artist right now. I have to get back to a lot of different people who contacted me about the game story I'm making, so it's gonna be a little bit fun trying to like get back to everyone, because I have made my choice for the concept artist and then trying to talk with some of the other people involved.
Will detonate in 5.
Because I do have a co-writer that I'm going back and forth with right now, one of my close friends actually. So it's been It's been fun trying to get everything arranged for it to happen, so it's gonna be pretty fun.
You made it!
Of course.
Okay, obviously we gotta skip on. Okay. Obviously we gotta shoot her. It's gonna make her mutate. And then we gotta deal with this monstrosity. So, give me a minute while I try and... So apparently, if we try and use, like, okay, we only have this, these, and this. So we have to make sure we make it last. But also, this is the second part of it. So the second part of it just basically means we're just gonna have to deal with that. And then the third part of it, I think we get a rocket launcher? I'm not too sure, but we're gonna find out. But it's so fucking gross, like, anyone else just... Okay, I'm not in the bad zone yet. Shit, fuck you! Oh, fuck! Of course, I miss you. You have a special place in my heart. Aww. That means a lot, Kara. Yeah, so... we're gonna be dealing with this for like maybe a half an hour or 2 hours. It depends. I know I can do it. It's just a matter of making sure... Okay, so... it's just a matter of making sure I don't fuck up. But as I was saying, I was talking to one of my artists, and I, like... again, this is one of my friends. This is gonna be for, like, the new YouTube art for my channel. I'm working on getting that settled a bit before I get the, game stuff settled. Now, I've already looked into getting a concept artist for the monsters. I'm actually talking to another artist for, some of the finished artwork pieces. I wanted to test her on it, so I'm going to have her actually draw all 4 characters before I make a confirmation, because I do want to have very good, you know, affordable rates, but also very good, passionate stuff.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
So it's gonna be a while before I have anything to really show. But anyways, have you guys seen this new uploaded pilot called, like, art, like, a murder of art? Or was it a art murder? Let me look into my Discord real quick.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, the art of murder. But have any of you guys heard about that one? I did, like, just watched it today, and it was pretty interesting. So, let me just shoot her real quick. We don't have that much time, so we gotta make sure we get her good, and then having to make sure we actually are able to take her down. I don't know what is with her exactly, so we're gonna have to use, like, to me, I think it'll be pretty good trying to get everything else dealt with. So, let's... Okay, let me just... Wait, oh, hold up.
will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked. This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
You made it!
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, you can hear me! Okay, okay, I thought, like, I guess I fucked up when I was trying to, like, when I was accidentally playing around with the broadcast system, I accidentally muted myself, and I didn't know how the frick that happened, so I had to go back in and see what the fuck happened. So yeah, I am back, and I am back with a vengeance, bitches! But yeah, it is wonderful to hear you guys, well, not hear you guys, see you guys. Jonin, Cosmo, and Kira, keep on with the conversation in the chat, and watch me get my ass served to me by Veronica, I mean not Veronica, Alexia. But damn, it's so freaking annoying. Like, I keep contemplating, should I just like restart and then try something else, but I'm like, all I need to do is take her out in the second form, right? And that's all I really need to do. Once I get the rocket launcher, it's like, bam. Could you imagine if somebody was like playing the game and then they were stumped on what the code was because they didn't want to read the files? And they're just like, they go to Google or something, and then they ask, like, what is the code? And everyone would be like, the fuck is she on? Or he is on, I don't know. I feel like that would be a stupid move I'd actually make if they didn't call it Code Veronica. Because I'm like, they gotta use that code sometime, right? I gotta say, though, I'm pretty impressed. Okay. Sumbellini, you're still sleeping. Did I miss the part where Steve died? Yeah, you did. You did. It wasn't much. It wasn't much. Yeah, just damage her a bit in the first stage, then the second stage is tricky unless you get a good aim. Okay, so... just shoot very fast is my... Okay, so we got all that dealt with. Okay, so... let's load this up for later on, but yeah. Just like, okay. Wait, did we actually do it? Did we actually fucking do it? I was just being an idiot. I was just being a fucking idiot. I was just being a stupid fucking idiot. Did we actually make damage? Wait, no, this is actually my worst nightmare. Ah! Oh no! Ew, gross, ew. Oh boy, oh mama! Oh god. Oh, fuck, we just need to grab that, and we should be good. Okay, so... okay, equip. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Okay, where the fuck are you? Veronica! Bitch! Okay, so... Damn it, Veronica! Bitch! Go suck somebody! That isn't me, obviously. Damn you, fucking bitch face! Oh, sweet niblets! Sweet fucking niblets! Oh, sweet! Sweet doggy mama!
Chris!
Move.
Claire! No!
Wait, are we gonna have to fight Wesker now? Oh no, do we have to fight Wesker? This isn't the end, is it? I celebrated too so, for fuck's sake! Go suck a duck! Okay. Reassurance. Oh shit.
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for
Fuck, we're
Alexia,
gonna be...
but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Oh shit, he's in bad daddy mode! Oh no, you know it's bad daddy mode when he got... I just thought that would be a fun idea to say, but it just sounded more awkward than anything. Bad daddy mode. Does that sound like too much? Bad daddy mode? Bad daddy. Oh god. Oh shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Am I gonna get...
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I do wish Claire helped Chris out here, though. That would be pretty cool. Maybe they'll add that into the remake. Am I gonna have to actually fight eventually? I don't know.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained.
I gotta see that in the remake. Him just like falling off like that. I need to see that. Reanimated like that. Okay, so just shoot the fucking chains.
Don't you think?
Sweet. Good drops. Duh. Where's my Duncan? This Duncan ran off. Honestly...
Nice try.
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
You just gotta admit, you gotta love the dramatic, like... Oh gosh. So...
Chris, where are you?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having, like, some fun, like... I don't know, like... I know this is most likely just animated and such, but do we get to do anything else, or is the Alexia fight just all we had to do? I don't know.
Chris!
Right on time!
You know that I always keep my promises.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all!
Just gotta love the self-destruction. We finally beat this game. I'm just trying to hold everything back in to just be like... I wish we had gotten to fight Wesker, okay? I'm kinda disappointed we didn't get a chance to. Because it would have been interesting. Like, it would be so cool if in the remake they have Claire and Chris fight Wesker. Like, I know that's a little bit of a big change to add Claire to the situation, but I think it would work pretty well. And I think if there were more ideas put into, like, maybe in the remake there could be a few redesigns that could be added to it that would make more sense than just what we ended up with. Like, not to say that the designs in this game sucked. No. They were pretty good. I loved the final look for Alexia. It just worked really well for her character. And the twists of this game, of it being like just Alfred at first, and you're like, well, maybe Alexia doesn't exist. And then it turns out Alexia exists. And then you look more into the story and see how fucked up everything is, and oh my god! They got a lot to work with in this remake. I hope they treat it like they did with Resident Evil 4. Maybe add some new things to it. And I know some people might be like, but that would ruin the original Code Veronica if we just made it similar to, like, gameplay-wise and task-wise to, like, something like Resident Evil 4. But I think it could work. Having that happen, having somebody to, like making exchanges with. I don't know. It would be kind of cool if there was like a prison salesman who just kind of wanders around the prison area and you somehow meet him at the fucking Antarctica area. I don't know. It would be pretty cool. Like, I'm just coming up with these concepts in my head that I'm just like, now that I know this game a little bit more, But I just, honestly, I love how the story is. But I would love to see them play around with the concepts a little bit more in the remake, if that remake turns out to be really much true. Because I think... honestly, I also kind of did like the elements a bit more. Let me read through the comments a bit. So, yeah. Challenging, huh? Because I think in the original Code Veronica, yeah. Again, I loved the soundtrack. I love this. I hope in the remake that they have the same soundtrack, but they can add some more tension in some of the moments. And I'm just so excited for the interactions between Chris and Claire. Like, I cannot get enough of their, like, sibling, like, interactions. Like, it's definitely very interesting to play around with their relationship versus Alexia and Alfred's. It's something I wasn't really expecting to see more of in... I don't know. There's just so much there, and I kind of hope that we get to see more of Steve and his story in the remake. I want to see him actually escaping, kind of like a extra amount of gameplay that you can have, like maybe after you beat the first game through, you get to unlock Steve's story and you get to like see what it was like before Claire arrived, before Wesker attacked, all this other stuff that could be involved in the game. I'm just hoping that they have something like that we get to play more as Steve, understand his story, and we get to see his interactions with his dad before. Maybe he escaped like through some other elements, and I know that Dark Side Chronicles probably has more answers in some areas than I do right now in my brain. So, honestly, I'm just going based off of the information I got from the game, not so much of the Dark Side Chronicles that I've yet to play. But yeah, wait for the image shot of Chris and Claire shopping. Some heartwarming stuff. Aww. I was kind of expecting, like, Wesker to kind of, like, take Alexia with him and kind of being all like, I've come for you to be my bride, or some bullshit like that. And honestly, I really can't wait, because there's so many different things I love about this game so far. And yeah, there were moments where I hated this game, such as being hit by a fucking concrete block over and over and over and over and over and over again. It was so irritating. But it was well worth it to get to this point, guys. Getting hit on by that giant concrete block was totally worth it. Come on, come on. Very adorable. Very adorable. I stand by my statement that Wesker should have kidnapped Claire and have her fight Chris in Resident Evil 5, which would explain why she was MIA for so long. That would have been super badass. Oh my god, yes! Yes, 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 yes. Again, I really, really love this game. Like, this might be in the category of my top... I'm trying to think if I should say 5 or 3. Because it's hard for me to just deal with that, you know? It's just... I don't want to press any buttons. I just want to appreciate this image, okay? I really hope that they do a good job at bringing the same vibes they brought through in the original game. I think that's something that a lot of people don't see when they play this game for the... Like, I know this is my first time playing it, but when I think about playing an original game, and then people are always like, well, the original doesn't bring out a specific vibe. But then when you have a remake and you enhance that vibe, then the person going back to the original sees that original vibe and just loves it because it feels more intense, if that makes sense, guys. If that makes sense. Because I remember playing Resident Evil 4's remake, and then I went and replayed the original Resident Evil 4, and it gave me so much nostalgia. It gave me so much to like be satisfied with, you know? I think that's something I love about the remakes, is that they bring, you know, elements from that and enhance it, but then when you go and play the original, it brings back so many feelings. Like, oh my gosh, I'm rambling about, you know, video games and vibes and feelings, and oh my god. Once you press that button, it shows you death count. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, I agree with you, like, Cosmo. I think that Wesker should have kidnapped Claire, because it would make sense for what could go on. Like, I think, you know, considering the stories and such, I think it would make a lot of sense for some of the elements, and plus it could give Claire an excuse in some way. And I know some people like might be like, well, if they did that now, it would be stupid. And it'd be like, well, it's a remake. Taking different elements and putting something else into them, I kind of like to think it's an alternate reality to some degree. Like, the original is always gonna be the original, but when you remake something, you can change something up so that in the, like, you know, maybe something else makes more sense when you play the remake, and then you're like, oh, that makes sense. To me, I think they definitely hinted that, like, for me personally, it's just me looking into it way too much, that Luis is the person who's, you know, bringing the evidence that Ashley is in the village. And considering a lot of people are just like, in the original, he's a cop. Quotation marks around that, cop. But it's just like, okay, that doesn't make much sense. But in some degree, if you take both that and the evidence of who could have actually given the intel, obviously it wouldn't have been Ada, because if it was Ada, she would definitely have gotten caught and doing her job of taking the plaga sample. And you're telling me that they didn't decide to look into that? It makes more sense if it was an outside party like Luis or the merchant. I think it's one of those two, because there obviously isn't going to have, like, you know, a sane villager in the village that could notice that kind of thing. But, okay, I'm gonna keep reading the comments, and we can keep rambling. I might, you know, replay a little bit of the game, just so I can see how fast I can beat the zombies with a knife. And, yeah, let me read. I mean, look at Silent Hill 2 remake. They stayed true to the source material, but they added a lot of stuff for the new version to enhance the concepts to make them shine. Plus, if they did that, it would give them a better excuse to remake Resident Evil 5 to have a better story, a better structured story. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what my death count is. Total time, it took me 14 hours. Number of saves, 42. Number of retries, 69. Ranking, E. I got an E rank. Well, at least it isn't an F. Okay? It's not an F. Even though Evie is judging me greatly for that. Evie, is it bad that I had to play it 69 times? Tell me, girl. Tell me. Do you think it's bad that I had to do that? But yeah. E is worse than F. What? E is worse than F? Oh, man. So does that mean you will be playing Resident Evil 4 next, Kate? And which version will you play, original or remake? That's actually the thing I want to tell you guys about. I want to tell you guys this right now. You have... Well, battle game? Cool. Let's see what that's about.
Evil.
What's the worst that could happen? But yeah, I'm gonna leave the choice of which one you guys want me to do. Do you want me to play the original Resident Evil 4, or do you want me to play the remake Resident Evil 4? I don't care which version, because I'm going to complete it either way, but I'm just going to spare you me doing it over and over. Like, maybe it might just be me going into it straight. Who knows? Original, okay, I can work with that, So we got one vote for original from Kura. But is it going to be after this game? Let me tell you this right now. Once, oddly enough, I'll say remake. Okay, so we got one. We can't beat the classics, and there are some things the original gives, but the remake is creepier. And I love the rendered models, especially Luis. Yeah, Luis is, yeah, man. I mean, very handsome, very he's looking great. He's a lot better in the remake because, okay, his design gives him more of a not so Prince Charming look like the original did. Like, in the original, he just looks like Prince Charming, like the guy you would expect to save you. But in the remake, he looks a little bit more not going to save you, but you question him anyways. But he's also got that cool leather jacket, and I really want to have a leather jacket just like that. It's so fucking badass. Like, that was the best decision Capcom made, was giving him that jacket. Like, this made him more hot. It gave him something that made him stand out without him blending in like the rest of the villagers. And I kind of want to honestly think that it's probably his grandfather's jacket or something. Maybe it was like originally a vest, and then maybe he stitched it up into like a leather jacket. I have no fucking clue, but I honestly want to say something about it came from his grandfather, because honestly, I want that connection. And I know some people, when it comes to his story, okay, I'm gonna try and play this game, but still, like Maxie from Soul Calibur. Ooh. Oh God, I forgot. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck, I should have waited till he got there. Oh God. But yeah. Oh, for the love of potato bread, are you freaking... Okay, let me look at the stuff I have. Give me a minute, I gotta make sure I check my messages. But let me know what you think so far. Because I'm actually planning on making the next vote. Like, I should probably put it into my community, like, into my community post, like, okay, I just beat Code Veronica, what should I play next? So, just beat Code Veronica, should I play Resident Evil 4 next, or Silent Hill 2 remake. Okay. Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill 2 remake. So, we're gonna leave it to you guys. Now, the reason why I'm not going into immediate... Oh, yes, let's go into, like, playing Resident Evil 4. I'm just saying right now, like, once I get into it, I'm either gonna, like, if I'm doing both of them, it's gonna be like me doing one game after another, but I'm also gonna probably be like, well, maybe I should go straight into playing Resident Evil 5 after that. I don't know. So, yeah. I just posted the poll there, and yeah, so make sure you guys vote, and I gotta make sure I catch up with one of my posts. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna vote for Silent Hill 2. Not that I don't love the Resident Evil playthrough, but I think we could use a break from Resident Evil, and I would love to see your reactions to Silent Hill and the story and the characters. Exactly. I really want to play Silent Hill 2, and I want to be introduced to it with a newer game, because I think a lot of people question themselves, like, do people truly love the original more? Do they love the remake more? Do people who come from playing the remake are actual fans? And those are questions I do want to get into when I begin playing it. If it's on Resident Evil 5 on Nintendo Switch, I could help you. Ooh. Well, I'm actually got, like, it's on my PS5, so... not the Switch, but we're working well. We're working well with it. I'm excited to play 5 and 6. Like, I haven't done those games yet. And I'm, like, when I saw, like, Leon from Resident Evil 6, like, I was just like, oh my freaking gosh. Like, I was so in love with his design. Like, the, like, simple vest and, like, office shirt look. Like, that is definitely something Leon would wear. Like, oh god, I'm just thinking of how very nice looking he is in that look. Don't even get me started with Ada's design. Like, I'm impressed. I know some people do not like when female characters wear more masculine clothing, but it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, fuck you, buddy. Do we have anything in here? It's locked. Okay, so The only thing I like about Silent Hill 2 is that it's its own separate game. No connect. Oh, fuck! I hate those guys. Okay, no connection to 1 or 2 or the others. I think that's why it's such a fave to so many people. Button-up shirt for a U.S. agent. Mm-hmm. You know, I wouldn't mind being stuck in that shirt with him. Okay, I'll stop being a perv. I'll stop being a perv. Oh, I finally got a response from my artist. Give me a minute, guys. I want to see how much... Oh, wow! I am so late to that party. But yeah, I was just talking to my artist for the YouTube art I'm going to be using for the channel. I'm getting new everything because I'm struggling to actually do it myself. It's kind of embarrassing, but I just kind of didn't want to do it myself because I felt really anxious about some elements, and I was talking to my sister about it, and she recommended that I just hire an artist, like my friend who has experience in doing this, and she's very fair with her prices. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Why is this game... Like, why is... Can we even get in? Can't even escape from these assholes? Okay, we got it. I must defeat the monsters! Says who? You're expecting me to defeat them with this gun and these, like, bow guns? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh wait, they're explosive? Then I don't care anymore. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Bitches! I was gonna be worried there for a second that I was gonna end up with no useful stuff. Oh gosh, give me a minute. Gotta actually, Oh, fuck! Wow. Oh, crap. But yeah, I was talking to my friend and... wait, I don't have to deal with that. Anyways, I was talking to my friend and she was basically giving me like some good deals, and I was just like, this is gonna be perfect, because it's been a long time since I've actually gotten some... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That sucked. Okay, I guess I'll do Chris now. Okay, I gotta see what we have going on. So what are your thoughts about Steve as a whole, and would you write him differently? Oh my goodness. Give me a minute, guys, to answer that. I gotta think of the right words to say. Okay, wow. Damn! Toronto got lucky. There's always next time. But let me take a sippy sip and I will answer that question. Okay, so I think Steve as a character is something I wasn't expecting in Code Veronica. I honestly thought at first he was super annoying, like very super annoying. Oh my goodness, sounds like kiddos are having problems. Oh my gosh. I can just hear my siblings crying from the hallway and I'm like, sounds like someone's throwing a temper tantrum. Oh my gosh. Feel lucky you do not hear that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna back away and hope that you guys just get closer so I can deal with the explosive here. Now get closer, you guys! A little closer! Wait. Wait, no, that's not close! Oh god! You'd think I was serious, weren't you? Oh my gosh. Got that guy's head off, so that's always fun. No. You get to go fuck yourself. You do not get to fuck me. You get to fuck yourself. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Oh gosh. Go suck a duck, you little... Like, don't these things remind you of those, like, long toys from, like, your childhood past, where basically they're like... Come on, get closer! Get closer! Get closer! Get closer! Oh, fuck you! Come on! Okay, I'm not that desperate yet. Yeah, those. But Steve is a character. I first disliked him for obvious oh fuck, I killed myself by accident. Oh my goodness graciousness. Oh, let me go see what's going on. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, it's just like, oh my gosh. Oh my freaking good. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more round with, it is definitely nearing like a half an hour till midnight, so who knows? But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was off for like, I think it was like almost 15 minutes ago. I'm sorry about that, guys. Like, one of the kids was crying and she wouldn't stop. We had to figure out what the problem was, because somebody doesn't know how to be a good parent. You didn't hear that from me. Because, yeah, reasons. But yeah, it's just crazy. It was really crazy. So, yeah, we're gonna play as Steve and... Oop, Cosmo, it's getting late over here. I'm gonna head off. Okay, awesome. See you in the next stream. We'll see what game I'm gonna end up playing tomorrow, because I am giving it until like later in the afternoon to be. Oh wow, we already got one vote from Cosmo, I believe, which is Silent Hill 2 remake. So remember, after the stream, go ahead and vote on that. I will play the game with the most votes, but I'm also like, maybe I might just do /10. I actually beat the Code Veronica, and I'm just checking out the exclusive stuff, like the after you play it, like beat it. I mean, gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with how it went. But to answer Johnen's question that I didn't answer thoroughly, so give me a minute to take a sippy sip, and we shall continue. So to answer Johnen's question about what I think of Steve, now originally I disliked his character. I disliked it a lot. And for good reasons. Now, I just thought, okay, annoying, cringy teenage boy crush that obviously will not go anywhere. Honestly, I didn't have a good impression at first, and I continued playing, and I do sort of enjoy his character. It's something I wouldn't expect in an actual horror game, that we have a cringy teenage annoying nerd boy just being goofy as fuck, trying to hit on the, you know, badass girl. Like, you don't see that a lot. I would have loved to actually have seen him be more reluctant with Claire in some ways, but it's also like, well, this is also... Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck! You're fucking kidding me, right? But okay, again, I don't really care, like, I didn't really care for him originally, but as we got more into the game, it was more interesting to see how his story went. I just wish there were more moments with him and Claire than what we ended up getting. It's kind of like with, It's kind of like what we had with some characters. Okay, so honestly, I wish we had gotten more moments with him and Claire. I wish we had gotten at least him meeting Chris, because I think that would have been interesting to see him meet Chris. And it's just, there's so much there. But yeah, I think if I were to rewrite him somehow, like, if I ever to rewrite him somehow, I would make him a little bit more of a immature asshole. Like, I know that's something I said was a turnoff for me because, you know, when I first met him, but it just kind of grows onto you. Like, I think it would be kind of fun for him to have his goofy Ron Stoppable moments where he basically fucks up with everything. I really liked that when we ended up getting that before he and Claire escaped, and then getting that one moment where basically he fucked it over by introducing some elements that just didn't fit. Like, not introduce elements, by making it that Claire had to go through all that trouble to make sure the gas was turned off and such, and it was really interesting. I think if you had more moments like that, like maybe that's why he ended up like why his dad ended up dead. I think that would have been interesting. Like, maybe his immaturity of being like, oh, Dad, I can actually take care of myself. And then, you know, him accidentally causing his dad's death, and him just being like, oh my gosh, what the fuck did I just do? Wait. Did I get all the monsters? Yeah, I did. But, yeah. I think if there were, like, more moments like that with him, I think it would have been interesting. Oh, agreed. He only knew Claire for 2 days, unfortunately, and I did not want him to meet Chris at least to... Oh! Because, like I said, he did meet Chris in Darkside Chronicles briefly before his transformation. Oh, wow. But yeah, I would have loved for Steve to have met Chris during the game. But I do think if I were to change anything, I would have him have more of his, like... more of his story told on screen than... what we ended up getting with that with that background. Yeah, that informed us, and at the time, that's all they could really do at this time. Which, yeah, it's pretty much all they could have done to, like, make sure that the character got his story delivered. Okay, so... it's locked, okay. But yeah, it's something I wish we could have seen with see him interact, like his own story. I'm hoping for like the next, for like the remake, that they make him more immature in that category of not knowing what he's doing, and him being responsible for his dad's death or transformation because he was being, you know, immature, didn't think too much about what he was doing. I think that works in the form of storytelling, is that you have somebody who doesn't know what they're doing most of the time, just trying to make sense of what they're trying to accomplish with their... But yeah, again, I would have made him some like to be to be frank. I think it would have been interesting for Steve to definitely wait. Which monster did I miss? I don't see another. Oh wait. I think they meant the one on the ground. There we go. There we go. Which is a little fun that he enjoys himself gun-tutting. Yeah, like, I think it would be interesting to show more of that in the game. Like, in the story in general, and I can imagine Claire or Chris, like, if they tried to include more interactions between Steve and Chris, I think it would be interesting if Chris actually was just like, this isn't a toy, and it's like Steve being all like, you know, a big dick about it, being like, well, it's mine. I need it to survive. Like you're not the boss of me. That kind of those kind of interactions would be interesting to see between the two. I would love for Chris to like treat Steve like, okay, this is a little bit too advanced for you. Behave like, do better. Like, I don't know. But honestly, I wouldn't mind having more interactions between the two. I wouldn't mind Steve having interactions with his dad in the game. Like, in his form of story, I think it would do him some good to show him, like, show us his character before his dad transformed into a monster. It would really help make it more bearable for his character development. And I think that's something a lot of people probably might pass over because it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Steve's like an immature little brat. And yeah, I can sense that. I honestly do not think he's love interest worthy, but I do think he does stand a chance in good character development. And honestly, it's just, wow. That could work, and Chris can go full drill sergeant and mentor him. Yes, it would have been interesting if Claire was like missing in the last part of the game, and Steve's trying to find her. I mean, not Steve. Well, yeah, Steve's looking for her, and Chris is definitely looking for her. And then Steve and Chris having to work together. And that would be so cool. And honestly, it's fitting. It's very fitting. Not to say that what we got was bad. I just honestly would have loved for interactions between Chris and Steve, because they have something that a lot of characters absolutely do need. Interactions with people outside of their realm. Again, it's something a lot of people do overlook to some degree, but I do think, again, like I said, it's helpful when the character is... Let me just, oh, shit. Again, like I said, there are some other things I would like to add, is maybe having another survivor involved in the game. Now, I know some people might be like, but that's pushing it a little too hard, Kate. We can't have another survivor on the island. But I think, well, not on just the island, I just think in general, I think the Antarctic area was too quiet with, I don't know. I would have loved to have seen another survivor like we were introduced to from the prison guard in, like, the first prison, and then we see somebody in the Arctic area who's just, like, you know, trying to just mind their business, trying to find out like what they're doing and such. I honestly would have loved to have seen someone who was like a scientist or something be included into the story from that area. And honestly, I gotta say, I am surprised they didn't include any scientists in the areas at all. It's just surprising to me because I honestly do think that oh fuck. Or one of the mercenaries Claire was shooting at in the intro. Oh yeah. Yeah, like honestly, I would love for a new character to be introduced in a remake and then have them play a bit of a background part to explain something. Like, I know that's stupid to some people. Some people might be like, but Dazzling Kate, that doesn't make much sense. Like, why would you introduce a character who is, you know, completely new to the, like, game and in the world in general if, like, in an old game? Like, I think it would be interesting to, like, twist it up. Like, it would work well, in my personal opinion, but that's just me. Thinking you can insert a character, but making them a background, playing in the shadows kind of character. And then you get to be introduced to them in a later game. But I guess it's a little complicated to some people. Maybe they might be like, but Dazzling Kate, how would it work in a game like Code Veronica? I don't know, like, they have cloned... Like, not cloned. They made it clear that these kids, like, you know, oh fuck. Ooh, fuck. I just keep forgetting that those are explosives and such, so, gonna have to go over here. It's locked, okay. I think having something like that happen in the game with introducing a new character that would be later working into the new games would be interesting, but again, that's just my personal opinion. I would love to be able to pull something like that in an old game, having a new character completely introduced, playing a background person, pulling the strings to pull, like, along Destiny. Kind of like what we saw with, in Separate Ways, we did see Ada playing a role with, you know, in Leon's story. But I know she's in the main story too, but she's not as frequent in the game as you would think. And some of the impact things would make sense for something simple like Code Veronica, like who the fuck like let loose all these weapons, who managed to escape, like what caused this entire place to go down to shitville. Like, I know Wesker's involved, but there's gotta be someone else involved. And it would be interesting if they included something like that. But again, just my personal opinion there. I'm not gonna be like pushing it there. I'm like, you know, pushing it out and being like, it should happen, it should happen. I just think it's good for storytelling wise. Oh god. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta get some healing into me. But yeah, it's why I'm working on my fan fictions a little bit. I love being able to fill in some areas that just aren't explainable or expand on something that's, you know, been done, and it's just fun. Making progress. I've already beaten the game, Dr. Hino. It was fun, like, getting my ass whooped by a concrete block and oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna take a sippy sip. Again, I honestly would love to see what Capcom does with, like, the remake of this game. It's very exciting to me. I do kind of hope they give it some effort like they did with Resident Evil 4. And I know Resident Evil 4 is their biggest game they've made. The first game was, like, you know, the original game, I mean, was big, and then the remake was even pushing those boundaries. Like, it's stuff like that that I just love looking into when it comes to, like, the designs, the story plots that just are fixed by fill-ins and such, and of course the character interactions. I just love, like, honestly, I just love, like, being able to look into the evidence of what we see in the background. And I know some people might be like, but, like, why is it important to fulfill this character's, like, story? It's already been told, like, already been filled in. Like, I know a few people I was talking to when I was talking about Luis's story, and I'm like, I think having a character like Luis, who is a former Umbrella scientist, who is, you know, a good possibility to survive in this game universe, because honestly, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You put all that effort and time into redesigning this character only for him to die. Like, it's just, like, out of all the characters within the Resident Evil universe, I think him being back from the dead would not be a bad choice. Like, it's like when you compare characters, like, for example, comparing Luis being back versus Steve versus Wesker, like, people would definitely think if you did it with Wesker, it would be a waste of time. Because, this reason, that reason, it just wouldn't make sense to, like, have him just suddenly be back to life. Oh my gosh. I missed my waifu. Aw. Like, I can just imagine how many times I've probably said something weird to, like, my friends about, like, Leon's ass. I remember this one time I was talking to my, like, girlfriend about, like... No, not girlfriend as in dating. No. That wouldn't happen. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I already played. I hate when that happens. Oh, good. But I was basically talking to one of my girlfriends. Oh fuck, we're wearing something different. I wasn't expecting that. Like, holy shit. Okay, wow, we're actually able to use other things. Shit, damn. Okay, cool. I love this. Let's see how fast we can beat with this. Honestly, I wouldn't mind this being a mod in, like, the second game. Like, is there a mod, like, with this outfit? Oh, bug. But yeah, it was just, like, crazy trying to, like, figure out some of these things with, like, what I do and such. Oh fuck, I accidentally hit myself! Oh fuck, I'm getting attacked! Oh fuck, I'm doomed. I am working on, like, what should I do exactly for some of the fan fiction I will show you guys. I'm not afraid to show you guys these things, because honestly, I think it's important to show everyone that there is a lot... Okay, I gotta heal really quick. Oh shit, I only got one healing. Oh fuck. Wesker did do something with Steve's body and exchanged the virus for something I heard in Darkside Chronicles. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's hope we don't die. But yeah, I'm actually kind of working on some new designs for... Okay. Okay. But I'm still trying to go through different designs for, like... Because after playing these games, I'm just like... It would be nice to kind of play around with... What would I make? Like, weird skimpy outfits for, like, Fawn to wear. I'm stumped on, like, Shiloh because I'm just like... Would Shiloh even do it? Like, I would imagine with her she would not. Like... She's the kind of woman who will basically throw the outfit back in your face and be like, you wear it, you fucking perv. But I think that's what I love about, like, writing characters, is that you can make it funny as hell. You can make it funny as hell with the interactions. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Oh. So what's Ruby Queen about? Oh boy, John, and I am gonna go into rambles about her. Let me tell you right now, Ruby is probably my most favorite designed character in the adapted series. Yeah, I'm talking as if my story is a big franchise and shit. Oh shit. But I should treat it as such. Come to mommy, you little bitch boys. Too much for you? Oh yeah, I bet it was too much. Okay. But basically, Ruby is... Obviously, she's a sugar baby. She loves being pampered by her, by the... by these guys that she is often hired by to hang out with them. She's mostly using it to go through college and such because she needs to use her looks for something. And what basically happens is that she is very close to one of the employees at Cryptocorp, which is the villainous group I would call the main antagonist in the series. But the thing is, oh fuck, that fucking blew. But yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite characters that I've made for the game. She's basically a pampered princess. She's trying to figure out how to survive, even though she can't do shit. And like, well, she can do shit, but it's just like she is basically a defenseless damsel in distress, quotation marks around that. But I wanted to play around with the idea that she's trying her best to survive in these high heels, a skimpy dress, all the jewelry that, you know, someone like herself would wear. She's basically gonna deal with a lot of surviving with these, like, creatures. I think it's kind of funny to me because I love being able to, like, play around with the concepts of these characters. Like, you wouldn't expect someone like Ruby to be in this situation and able to survive like everyone else, but she is. But yeah, she's basically a selfish brat who is in this situation because she just needed the extra cash by being a rich guy's sugar baby. And basically he locked her up in his office when the infection started happening to everyone. And fortunately for her, she didn't get affected, but problem is that she is now trapped among all these different people in the city. And it's it's something I'm really excited to go more into depth about, because it's going to be something. It's going to be like, not to say that I don't like the characters I have. Hell no, they're my absolute, absolute favorite things in the whole fucking world to like play around with and make up, little interactions with. Problem is just making sure I have everything. Let me use this for a change. Okay, perfect. Perfect for mommy. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to write her because of her personality, because she's not like everyone else who is like, selfless and innocent. She's basically just trying to survive before this happened and just trying to move on with her life from this situation. But she becomes a better person at the end of it, is all I can really say, because I don't want to go into spoiler territory, but she's definitely one of my favorites. I cannot wait to write about. Then we have Fallon, who is going to be my other favorite character because he is a Boy Scout in the city. Now, Fallon McCoy is going to definitely be a different big story later on after this in the sequel. I know I'm going way too crazy into this. I'm already going into sequel territory when I haven't even finished the main draft. I know, guys, that's very pathetic. That I'm already planning a sequel and a threequel. The threequel is, it's still in its planning stages. It's very much so in its planning stages. I don't have much I can really say about that, but all I can really say is that with Fallon, it's going to be interesting seeing a defenseless Boy Scout-like character fighting against zombie inanimate object people. It's one of my favorite things I love, is putting characters you wouldn't think would work in a situation into these situations. And what surprises me the most is definitely going to be like how people will see the interactions between Fallon and Lucas Lockett. Lucas Lockett is I guess he would be kind of the Chris Redfield of the adapted series, but really it's just like his life is shit. Like, his life is shit. He basically lost his son in a mob attack. He got divorced because he didn't try moving on, and instead, oh my god. And instead, he is a divorced mercenary, just wandering around trying to make a living and dealing with it all. Well, potato salad, She's in it for herself, but learns more humanity over the course of the story. Yeah, that's what happens. Immediately thought of Punisher when said his life was terrible. Yeah. He would be he's basically a mixture of the Punisher and Joel from The Last of Us, is the best way I can describe Lucas Lockett. And I gotta say, it's gonna be fun because he is going to be trying to act like a fatherly figure towards Fallon, even though he doesn't want, like, Fallon grows attached to him, is all I'm gonna say, as, like, he's an orphan at the, like, in the end of it. Like, he doesn't have anyone else. And then, Lucas coming out of nowhere, being this great guy, being, like, everything he's always wanted in a dad, because his parents abandoned him with his grandparents. He doesn't know anything about his parents. Which character, like, which monster have I not killed? Is it the one over here? Okay, oh fuck. Okay. Oh, don't worry, Kate, that I, like, already fought making a prequel and sequel to my main volumes of comic series, and I haven't written the first draft. Like, start on the first draft, dude. It's very hard, but, like, just, like, put, like, little, put little line notes. That's what I did for my first draft. It's basically a bunch of paragraphs, and I just call it a draft just so I can feel satisfied with it. Oh, typo, okay. Aside from that, I do think it's going to be fun seeing how people react to these characters, and I decided that it would be interesting to kind of make some fun references with these characters. Like, there's a lot going on. I don't know how to describe it, but whatever. So aside from just these guys, so I talked about Ruby Queen, I talked about Fallon McCoy, I talked about Lucas Lockett. I am trying my best to keep these quick and simple so you guys don't go in, like, so I don't go into, like, spoiler territory. For my story, my character's a princess using the skills she's honed from her mentors to branch to become an adventurer. Ooh, I love that, Jonin. Keep it up. I love it. Tell me more about it. But yeah, the final character of this messed up family group, Dynamic is what I meant to say, is Celine Carter. I might change her name. Like, originally it was Daphne, but I kind of liked Celine. Like, it sounded really fun to say Celine. Celine Carter. Police officer. Late 30s, she does not have a, like, okay, she has not been married, she's never had a boyfriend, and she's basically having a midlife crisis during the zombie apocalypse. Like, I wanted to play around with that element, just having her deal with this sudden, like, addition of, oh, I fucked up, I don't have anything going on with my life. Like, oh my god, I can't believe my life sucks. And now I'm in the middle of an apocalypse, and I'm never gonna get married, I'm never gonna have kids, and basically she's just overthinking it all. Oh wait, never mind about the first draft stuff, because I found some papers that has some early draft concepts for some comic issues, but they're for early concepts for the series, and not for the final pitch for the series itself. Understood. But yeah, it's definitely crazy with what's managed to happen for the characters. There's just so much I want to say, but like, Celine Carter basically is going through a midlife crisis during the zombie apocalypse, feeling like she, you know, this is the end for her. She's never going to be able to get married, she's never going to be able to have kids, and she deals with it like difficulty. And being the last of, like, you know, her entire group of officers, it's like, am I, like, only going to survive because I'm the one who was smart enough not to, like, fuck around and find out? But yeah, Celine is going to be fun to play around with too. It's just like, I'm trying to make sure the interactions between these characters actually make sense. Sounds pretty cool. These characters imagine their lives are terrible, but they realize they have more life in them to want to survive. Exactly. I mean, basically everyone's already dealt with a shitty life. I mean, Ruby is dealing with the fact that she's dating all these old old rich guys and not getting much out of life, like actual love. And then Fallon is basically dealing with the fact that he's now an orphan. Like, oh wow, 2 for 1. It's very interesting. Like, that and Lucas dealing with the fact that he's divorced, his kid's dead, and he's, you know, basically made out of stone at this point because he doesn't want to try and reach out to his ex-wife or try again. And then the, you know, dealing with Fallon, it awakens that, like, oh fuck. Okay, trying to make sure I get... Yeah. And then Celine realizing she hasn't done much but her job to, like, really make a difference with her life. Like, now she has to, like... There's just so many different routes I can go with these. And I can't wait to be able to actually finish the main draft. And I am proud to say I've actually made some choices on who to hire for, Well, I tried, guys. I tried. And they could come up with resolutions to what they want to do later to make up for their insecurities. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like I said before, guys, I really am excited to finally say I gotta actually check my email because I want to see how they responded. Let's see if I even got feedback from one of the artists. Not yet. But I just informed one of them that they're going to be drawing all 4 main characters because I want to see how their designs look in their drawing style. Because I wanted to make sure of some elements. And I found a concept artist who will be drawing and designing the monsters. I already have an idea of who I'm going to have make the final looks for these creatures. Because this first, I'm skipping around. There's been a few professionals who actually have worked on creepy monster designs and wanting to do something similar to a Resident Evil vibe, but storytelling mode, from a story novel mode kind of thing. Yeah, so it's very exciting because I'm so happy to have found these people. I just hope that when I get contacted back from them, that they'll want to be part of the project, because it's still, again, it's in its sandbox stages. Some people probably don't like that factor that I haven't finished the main script completely. I'm still working on the, choices and such for the game. I'm still debating if the person I've contacted for the programming part is gonna pull through. I'm a little nervous about that a bit. I'm very, very nervous about that, to be honest. I already got feedback on how much a month I'm gonna have to spend for the programming, so I'm just kind of okay. I can't do it immediately because obviously the game does not have its functions like art pieces, backgrounds, and such. So I have to keep these people informed. Hey, this might be a very lengthy, long time of waiting for some assets, because I don't have all the assets. All I was looking for was a programmer who wouldn't cost me a arm and a leg. And I'm not saying I want super cheap people. Hell no. I was actually chewed out by plenty of people who got on my ass, just it sounds like you want to go the lazy route. You don't understand what us programmers do. I respect y'all, okay? I respect them. I wasn't saying it was gonna be fucking easy. And I know some people are just well, you're gonna have to find someone to do this or that. And if the programmer isn't interested, I can definitely just use the assets and maybe possibly just do a comic. If nobody wants to work with me on that, we can just let it linger for a while in the background, on the back burner. I save up more money. I get somebody to program the game after I pay for all the art and such. Again, currently I'm just trying to figure out which creatures I want to show in the game. I want to try and at least have each of all the characters, because obviously with all 4 of them, it's going to be a hard time jumping from one character to another, but it's gonna start with Lucas, most likely, so we can kind of get into a trial. But it's just something I very much so want to see happen. But yeah, apparently having it done visually novelly like is a lot easier than an RPG. I know some people wanted me to try and do that. Like, I was talking to some of my friends, and they were like, what if you made it into an RPG game, like a pixel game, like Eve or Mad Father? And I'm like, problem is, that's going to require more programming. Which I wasn't surprised about, because honestly, that sounds like, oh fuck, I forgot to equip it. Because already, you're going to have a shit ton of people bring that up. That, like, you know, it's like, for something like a program like that, not program, for a game like that, there's going to be so many factors, because you can make more choices and movements within a... Oh, fuck. But yeah, you're obviously gonna have people suggest something that won't work. That's totally fine. Like, dealing with what I've dealt with, it's funny, you know? It's funny. Because I told myself that I would move forward with making this into a reality. I wanted to make something that would definitely get people's attention. Like, it's gonna be a long process, and I hope people aren't expecting it to be, like, immediately finished when, you know, a year or so. Because again, it's going to be me going back and forth with a lot of these people. It's going to be a totally new experience for me. And I know some people will be like, I don't know. I always feel like when I'm being discredited for my work and effort, like, I can easily tell when people just don't, like, see the effort some people put in. Like, oh, you're writing the thing? Oh, well, that's an easy job. That would be like me saying the same thing to the, you know, some programmers and being like, coding? Huh, that's an easy job. Like, hell no, it's not. And hell no, like, I really hate when people do get sensitive when you know, bring it up that, oh, yeah, like, you're very good at your job, I'll pay you to do your job, and then they just go like, do you know what we're even doing? And it's like, I understand that I might not be the most educated person when it comes to coding. I know that for a fact. I'm not amazing at it. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But it's kind of crazy how some people, like, I get it. It's part of the industry. I've gotten so many messages in the past about doing specific things, like, oh, can you draw my OC for free? Hell no, I'm not doing that for free. I understand. But it feels as though with some people they just think, oh well, we gotta educate everyone about it, and I'm like, you can do that, yeah. You can educate people about, you know, what you do, but you gotta make sure you're not coming off as some kind of asshole when doing it. Because people do not like being lectured like you own them. And that's unfortunately what happens with a lot of people. They think, well, I'm one of the top professionals in this field. People have to recognize that I'm one of the best. And one of their only choices, or one of their only... like, one of their only, oh gosh. I'm just seeing what they have over here, which is nothing. Again, I'm not trying to discredit anybody when it comes to their work. I highly believe everyone is, you know, they got their rules, they got their models, morals, that kind of thing. But just don't lecture people, like, too much, because eventually you're going to bump into someone who knows what they're doing, and it's just crazy to me because a lot of the people who don't know how to do this stuff is definitely gonna, you know, they've saved up all this money, and then when they get lectured by someone to ask, like, hey, do you even know what we actually do for our job? Like, looking down at you because you don't know exactly all the details that you go through, it's like, that's not really fair towards them. It's like, do better when you do that, okay? Don't make it seem like you're lecturing them. Make it seem like you're... I don't know. Sorry for ranting a bit. I'm just like, I had to bump into a few people who just kind of got... I wouldn't say snobby or bitchy, but it just kind of felt like, well, I know I don't know anything about games, but I'm trying to understand it. I know enough to understand that I don't know how to code. Again, I'm not trying to look down on people when I do that. But if... yeah. Besides, if everyone could do that job or understand that part of the job completely, then they wouldn't hire you, because they would already know what the fuck to do. Again, don't take this out of context. I don't want people thinking, oh, well, she sounds like she's being super bitchy about this. There's gonna be people, like, why do you think anyone would hire, you know, an architect to design their house, and they give out the details of what they want, but, you know, here's the property, here's the other parts of the house I would like to see, here's the type of material I want to try and build it with, like, give me, like, a finished plan in this many months. Like, that's what they do. They have the money to do it, they just give the information to the architect does what they can to design it, bam! Like, they're not judging them for... yeah. Okay, so... are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you... come on! Come to mama! Welcome to the stream, Zanzipio 2. How's it going? Hopefully it's going well for you. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Just making sure I play away and just figure out how much I got to deal with. But hopefully your day is going nice. But yeah, guys. The Mike Tyson fight. Mike Tyson? I might sound like an idiot, but who's Mike Tyson? Please inform me. Okay. Oh, wow. Already looked at the poll, and 1 vote for Silent Hill 2 Remake and 1 vote for Resident Evil 4. So, yeah. If you guys could, check out the poll. It's in my community tab. Vote away which game you want me to play next after this stream. Okay, so... Oh, shit. The world's most dangerous man. I bet he is. Is this like wrestling? Or like boxing or something? Like, I know I sound like an idiot when I ask these questions. I'm just like... I'll have to actually Google that, you know? Give me a minute. I feel so ill-educated right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty slow on some pop culture things. Oh, you couldn't find the poll. It's like, it's on my like main page, community tab. Is it not there? I gotta check. Like, I gotta check on that. Yeah, it should be in like the published area for. Wait. Yeah, it's in the main community tab area. You vote which game, Resident Evil 4 or Silent Hill 2 Remake, and I'll play it tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Central Time. That's usually why I start these things. Oh, you need to do the poll in the chat. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, I wonder how I could do, like... Send feedback, pop-out chat, timestamps, moderation, participants. Wow. Actions, timestamps. Ah. I don't think I have that option, do I? Engage with your... Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, Resident Evil 4 or Silent Hill 2 Remake. Resident Evil 4. Okay, it took me a minute to figure out where that button was, and I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, let me start that poll into the chat. And this will give you guys time to check it out, to like fulfill it in during this time, during the like live stream. And tomorrow night I will count how many votes. I'll have to make sure I actually download the game tonight, because the last time I didn't, it took me a long ass time to get on stream. So yeah. But yeah, thank you for letting me know about that, San Zippo. That means a lot. Oh, I'm doing the, like, remake. I haven't, like, I don't have the original on my PS5. That, and I wanted to, like, see how drastically different it would be to play the remake first and then the original to compare notes from someone who isn't, a Silent Hill fan yet. I'm an outsider to this, so I don't know anything about it. Oh my gosh. Yes, Sanzipo. Resident Evil 4's remake is so much better. It actually makes sense for, like, the death of Luis. It actually answers some, like, in-between things that we just don't really see in the original. And, of course, I do love the graphics and the... Oh my gosh, there's so much I gotta say. Gosh! But yeah, there is so much I can say about it, but so little time. But it's one of the first games that introduced me to Resident Evil, and it's why it holds a special place in my heart. Oh, isn't this nice? A nice fire. Resident Evil 4 Remake is the only remake so far I've actually enjoyed. That's good to hear. They are remaking, like, Code Veronica and Zero. I'm hoping Zero actually takes the time to develop the, characters a bit more, especially Billy. I hope we get, like, a before Billy meets Rebecca scene, like, having him, like, having more gameplay with him, and I know it's like, you know, you can switch between them a lot frequently in the beginning part of the game, like for most of the game, from like the train to like the mansion and such. But I do think it would be kind of nice to have more scenes with Billy alone before he met Rebecca and how this all happened. Like, I honestly would love that. Oh, I keep forgetting that this door's not the door I go out of. It's this door. I can't wait to see what Billy looks like in the remake, though. I'm excited for that. You know, if they can do a good job at like remaking Luis's look, even though like I honestly loved his first look, but the remake look made him look perfected. Oh fuck. I guess that's the other door. Oh wait, yeah, it's the other door. My stupid dumbass. Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake felt way too different. The whole feel and style ruined it. They should have gone the Resident Evil 1 remake from GameCube style with Resident Evil 2 and 3. I understand. I personally like the remakes only because of a few elements that oh, fuck. Let me just heal myself real quick. And some people I'm, like, probably gonna... Oh, fuck. Let me use this instead. Okay. I have yet to actually play the original 2 and 3. I do have plans on playing them in the future when I can actually get them to work on my computer, which has been drastically a difficulty. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, fuck. I hate this guy. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, fuck. Oh, damn it. Resident Evil 2 on the GOG and the PSN Plus subscription thing. Oh, it is? I did not notice that. I'll actually have to, like... try that out. Let's do Steve, and then I will probably, after I go through his session, I will definitely gonna have to end the stream later on. But it gives me enough time to ramble a little bit more, because I love being able to ramble about all this. Let me see. PSN Plus has PS1 games via emulation. Ooh. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to give that a look. I'm not sure what tier it's in though. I'll have to find out, like, when I get to that point. But yeah. Anyways, we shall play as Steve and see how far we can get. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, though. I think his character will be interesting to play as in the remake. I'm hoping they do a good job in the remake for this game, though.